matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Spartans will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Second down and goal. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to lead it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Gets the first and still running. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Using his legs. It's Allen. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell. What a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
42, spot,
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense sets the formation. It's third down.
691, Gators score. Pound 55.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they're running on the toss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. It's a handoff to the wide receiver trying to make the yardage. Putting toward the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity loss, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Past the 50. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Michigan State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking tackles and going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in his next few plays.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Spartans. They could not stop him.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And, Chris, that's one thing. Going all the way back to George Perlis and going to guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach at Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
Now, a 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Military stun.
And here's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it to the left. Running through the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Now here's the toss play. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Brought down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Spartans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Sparty. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over first and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your...
And it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Toss play to the outside. Breaks into open space. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan State. He would not be denied.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line.
Okay, reload. Set.
Trying to find room. It's Allen. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The shotgun handoff here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down coming up.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll feed the back again. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run it here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Oh, complete with a running back on this 4th down play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Design quarterback run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
A quick spin move. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Let's go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Other returner lost the ball. Recovered by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Getting set. Here's second down. Pounding away with the run game. Touchdown, Michigan State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
He's looking deep here. The pass is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Spartans.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas's offense takes the field to start this game off. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He throws one to the left. Got it in stride at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field.
They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose at him. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are.
He unleashes a long one. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Inside the touchdown, Auburn. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But this quarterback...
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Wide open space. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's looking to pass.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the...
Great place to start for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll step into the... They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. All out of space. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown Tigers. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that one's way too far for everybody. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll race it to the house.
Ready up.
He'll start this drive firing. Throwing right. He's got an open man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that can